I've studied the quarterback position since I was 10 years old. It's the most difficult position in all of sports. A position played that mixes an intellectual, quick-thinking mind, a body that can take hits from 350-pound linemen, an arm that can throw a ball faster than players that run up to speeds to 25 miles per hour, and most importantly, a mindset that can lead a group of 11 people on the field and 50 people off the field to become champions. Have a player that can put this together like poetry, and you have a quarterback. Ethos is defined as the characteristic spirit of a culture, era, or community as manifested in its beliefs and aspirations. This is the QB Ethos podcast, challenging you to have the mindset of a quarterback for you to become the best possible version of yourself. My name is Mason Farquhar. I'm a student assistant coach at the University of Oklahoma, a former high school and college quarterback myself, and a former 8th grade football coach. Let's get it. First thing I want to talk about is zombie mode versus beast mode. Zombie mode versus beast mode. Most people go through life in two different modes. No matter what you're doing, two different modes. Zombie mode and beast mode. Zombie mode, as defined in the dictionary, a zombie is a person or reanimated corpse that's been turned into a creature capable of movement, but not of rational thought. A person who is or appears lifeless or completely unresponsive to their surroundings. Now, a beast, on the other hand, a beast defined by UrbanDictionary.com is a person that is extremely talented at whatever they do and always display great determination, dedication, and resilience to always win or want to win. There's two different modes of where you're going, right? Or how you're going somewhere. There's a zombie mode of how you're going towards a destination, or there's beast mode of how you're going to a destination. So one mode has a purpose behind its action, and each step is taken with a purpose of reaching a specific goal, right? In one mode, which is beast mode, there's a set specific goal that we're reaching towards, and every single step is going in the direction of that goal, right? And that can be hard to do sometimes. So I think it's important that you're intentionally having each step with a purpose, right? If I'm in beast mode, my eyes are on the prize, and I have this will to want to win. So when I act in beast mode, I'm taking every step with a purpose. What's the best way to get to your dream? And that is to take every single step with a purpose and in the direction you want to go, right? That's the best way to get where I want to go. Think about it. Where do I want to go? That's the first step, right? I got to think, what is my dream? What do I want to achieve of this journey? And I think of it. All right, now I know where it is. Now every little step is in that direction and is taken with a purpose. Passion is what drives a beast. You have to define your passion. Have to, no doubt. You can't go into beast mode unless you define your passion. Passion is what drives a beast. All right, so kind of going into a little bit about lions, because lions are my favorite thing to think about when I think of a beast. How do lions hunt? Believe it or not, lions hunt strategically, right? To help their team. If they're a solo hunter, if it's just one lion, 1 out of 7 hunts are successful, right? As a team, 50% of hunts end in a kill, right? And how do zombies hunt? If you ever watched like The Walking Dead, or if you ever played Call of Duty Zombies, you know that they kind of just go without a plan. They see what they want in the moment and they go after it without a purpose. They just chase after what they need in that single moment. All they want is blood, so they mindlessly and loudly, ignoring anything about it, go after blood. All right, lions, they sneak up. They can't be loud. They can't be mindless about it, because if they're mindless about it, their prey are going to see them from miles away. They're strategic about it. as a father, I'm not a father, but as a father, do you go into zombie mode when you're at home with your family, right? I think that's easy to do, even as a brother. And I'm thinking about that now, and I'm thinking, what do I do to go into zombie mode? Well, I know that I'm moving away from home pretty soon, and I think about it, and I could be just sitting there going through TikTok or Instagram, whatever it might be, and I could just mindlessly be a zombie, kind of thinking, what do I want in this moment? I want to kind of just laugh at something funny on TikTok. Well, in the long run, strategically, I would think I want to spend time with my family, right? So as a brother, as a mother, as a father, are you at home as a zombie? Or are you at home as a beast, spending time with your family, spending time with your kids or your brothers or sisters or your wife or husband? How are you at home? Matt Chandler, he's a pastor, once said that we are designed to go to bed tired. You might have seen this video. I think it went viral one time, but he said we're designed to go to bed tired. We weren't meant to go to bed with energy and with strength. We were designed to work with everything we have for the glory of God, right? Beast mode. Because we have a calling that we must open up and operate towards. Rest is found in Jesus, right? Rest is found in heaven. When I arrive to that destination, that's where my rest is. And kind of bouncing off that quote, the downside of acting in beast mode is it's tiring. It's crazy tiring. Doing everything with 100% purpose and being intentional with everything is hard as anything. But in the end, it's more rewarding. It helps you get where you want to be, right? It's tiring, but it's rewarding. Going a little bit more depth of what zombie mode looks like. What does that look like? And as you can kind of think and kind of grasp this idea of zombie mode versus beast mode, I think you can kind of understand what zombie mode might look like, right? There's no intention in actions, right? You're just kind of going. What do I want in the moment? I want to go eat ice cream, so I'm going to go do that. It also looks like someone who looks back and regrets not loving someone a little more or putting in more effort to show someone you care, right? It goes relationally too. It's not just in what your dreams and what your goals are, but it goes with your dreams and goals of relationships as well. In zombie mode, it looks like someone who doesn't realize what's in front of him or her, right? It's always, kind of out in the clouds, think of what they want now. Someone who procrastinates every decision and puts it off. Someone so focused on what he or she feels in the moment that the feeling or taste takes that person far from the road he or she wants to be on, right? And that road that we want to be on is towards our goals and towards good relationships, and someone in zombie mode is so focused on what they want in the moment, it takes them away from that road, and then you have to work a little harder to get back to where you are. It also looks like someone who is unintentionally selfish with his or her wants, that it takes away from the team or people that are counting on him or her. So this kind of relates back to football. If I'm working as a quarterback, I want to sleep in a little bit more, miss workouts, and that's taking away from the team. That's zombie mode. And believe it or not, it can, you've seen zombie movies to where they actually end up hurting the closest people to them because they turn into a zombie or whatever it might be. So that's what zombie mode is hurting unintentionally, selfishly hurting the people around you. Another thing that zombie mode looks like to me is a place that I call La La Land. La La Land is kind of like your daydreams. I know what I want. It's important to know what you want in La La Land per se, but you got to get your head out of La La Land. Because if my head's in La La Land all the time, I'm enjoying a fantasy that I'm not working hard to get in that moment. So if my head is in La La Land, say my La La Land is being a professional athlete, or my La La Land is being the CEO of a company or starting a company, whatever it might be, your La La Land is that. No one just landed on top of a mountain, you know that saying. You have to get your head out of La La Land. You have to realize, okay, I know I want this. I know I want this La La Land. I know I want this dream. That dream requires work. And if my head's in La La Land all the time, I'm not going to make it on top of this mountain. So get your head out of La La Land. Start working. Dreams are made for night, not during the day. Something I do want to add at the end of these are also people that I studied regarding the topic of the week. And so one person was Marshawn Lynch, who better, because his nickname is Beast Mode. Marshawn Lynch is a running back who played for Seattle Seahawks at one point. Marshawn Lynch does an interview one time, and he's talking to Deion Sanders, and Sanders said, are you kind of shy? Because he wasn't talking a lot at, I think it was the Super Bowl interviews, and Lynch said, nah. Sanders said, you just don't want to talk, really. And Lynch said, I'm just about the action, boss. I'm just about that action. I know you probably remember this interview.
You just don't want to talk, really.
I'm just about that action, boss.
But you got to be about the action, right? If my head's in the clouds in La La Land, if I'm in La La Land and I'm not working, I'm just dreaming. It's not about dreaming. It's about that action. And Marshawn Lynch was about that action. Another one I wanted to add in was Oprah Winfrey. She said, there is no greater gift you can give or receive than to honor your calling. It's why you were born, and it's how you become most truly alive. So if you know your calling, you know your dream, you know you have to honor it by being in beast mode every single moment of the day, every single step. I'm being intentional in getting to my dream, climbing that mountain. My head's not in La La Land, but I'm climbing that mountain because I'm honoring my calling, I'm honoring my dream, I'm honoring my passion that God gave me or that you grew up with. Drew Brees says, think about winning the day. If you are worried about the mountain in the distance, you might trip over the molehill right in front of you. So he's saying, just like we're talking about La La Land, think about winning that step, that punch, I'm throwing in a Rocky quote here from Creed.
One step at a time, one punch at a time, one round at a time, one step at a time, one punch at a time, one round at a time. Get it right.
One step, one punch, one round at a time. He's saying if you worry about that dream now, that can be in the back of your head. But if you worry about that dream now, you're going to trip on the difficulty you face every single day. So in a QB ethos mindset, right, where I'm making myself best possible version of myself, it's my job to identify my passion, right? What is my goal? What am I wanting to work towards? What is my direction? Second, it's to stay focused and keep your team or yourself focused on what needs to happen, what step needs to be taken. And then third, make sure every single step, every single thought is in the direction of achieving that passion. So how do I do it? How do I activate beast mode? Number one is stop and look at your life. You can't ever start without knowing where you are. So where am I at right now? What am I looking at right now? Right? Number two, define your passion. You do this by stopping and looking at your life. If I stop and look at my life, what am I passionate about? Number three is make a plan. All right, now I define my passion. Now I make a plan. All right, what am I going to do? How am I going to get there? What steps am I going to take? How am I going to start going in that direction? Number four, have courage and intention in every single day. It takes courage to get up. It takes courage to focus your mind and to go in the direction of where you want to go. And number five, live your best life, right? Life isn't about destination. Life isn't about your La La Land. It's about the journey. It's about the journey getting there, what you learn on the way there, the people that you're around as well, the teams that you get to be a part of. It's about the journey, so don't rush it, right? Don't trip on the molehill in front of you because your eyes are on the mountain, like Drew Brees said. But really enjoy your life as you're working towards your goal. Take every step with intention as a beast who knows what he wants, knows the steps to get there, and is intentionally taking and having the courage to go that direction every single day. You don't want to be a zombie. Don't be a zombie with your head in the clouds thinking, what do I want now? What do I enjoy now? And get distracted and pulled away from the path that you're going towards. Don't be a zombie. Be a beast in every single step you take. That is what a QB ethos mindset has. That is what a good business person mindset has, a good teacher mindset, a good parent, friend, whatever it might be. If you have intention with every moment of your day, you are going to live your best life. So a few questions I want to just add at the end of the video every single time I do one of these. What's your passion? Tell me what your passion is, or write it down. Number 2, how are you going to stay focused? How are you going to stay focused? Some people need help from other people. Some people need to bring someone else in to help them out. How are you going to stay focused? Number 3, if you're working with teams or people around you, how are you going to keep your team focused? You have to stand up. You have to be the leader. If your team's part of your dream, you got to get them on the same page as you. How are you going to keep them focused and working towards your dream? Thank you guys for listening to QB Ethos episode 1, Zombie Mode versus Beast Mode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have questions or want to add anything, comment down below. Message me, whatever it might be. I'm going to add some more stuff as we go. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it enough, make sure you share it. And y'all have a blessed day.